Well, guys, I'm here to upload something different, another conversation. I got rid of all my old stuff. It's good to be back here. I'm going to start this off. I'm going to get straight into it. Just going to start it off by talking about the Superman movie. I have a deep appreciation, love, and connection to Superman. My name is associated with Superman's, not Clark, but that's for another time. Just know that my love and appreciation and deep connection to Superman it goes way far back as I can remember. Having a Superman toy when I was a kid, it was a toy I loved. I brought it with me absolutely everywhere. I just always loved Superman. Everything in my life is associated with Superman. My wedding ring is a Superman wedding ring. Everything in my life is associated with Superman. Now, with that being said, this movie that is coming out July 11th, 2025 from James Gunn and his new DC universe that he's co-owning along with Peter Safran. I am beyond excited for this film to heights that only someone as much of a fanatic as I am could be. I'm getting very annoyed with seeing how people lack the ability to understand Superman. And by that, I mean this. When I've seen videos speaking about the film and I've seen people talking about it, I'll go into the comments like anybody else. And I see people in the comments. Someone said that the new film is going to be based off an older film from, I believe, the 40s or 50s. I don't know why I forgot the name of it. It was literally right on the tip of my tongue. That film is incredible. Apparently, it has to do with a man that started out as a very good-hearted, kind human being and then became more distraught with how corrupted the system was. Meaning, I guess, the governmental system of power or whatever system he was trying to be a part of. Here's my problem. Not with the story, plot line, or connection, or correlation or resemblance that it's going to have to that film, the Superman film is going to have to that older film. Forgot the name of it. My problem is the lack of understanding that a lot of people have. A lot of you guys, and I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of you guys out there seem to only understand Superman on a surface level. And that's okay. If you didn't read about him, if you didn't watch enough animated films, read enough comic books, paid attention to enough storylines that he was in, such as I have and other actual fans have, that's okay. That's okay. I don't know really that much about Captain America. I don't know that much about Iron Man aside from the Marvel movies. Now, I knew about them before the Marvel movies because I watched a lot of animated films when I was a kid. We all did. And animated TV shows. And I may have read a comic or two. But I don't know them as much as a in-depth actual fan would. So, just understand, I'm not judging everyone. But for the people that don't want to admit that they don't know much about Superman because they want to appear knowledgeable, because they want to seem superior mentally in some type of way, shape or form, when it comes down to knowledge about DC characters, and one of them being a character that is literally ingrained into who I am as a person, I'm going to speak to yous. You are the ones that I am referring to. I'm referring to the people that say Superman doesn't have much intelligence. He gets tricked more than any other DC character in all of DC universe, like in all of DC's universe, which is literally probably the most redundant, dense thing that I probably ever fucking heard in my entire life. Superman. This is what I'm going to give you guys. When Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster created Superman in Cleveland, Ohio in 1933, what they did was they created an evil supervillain at first. He was an evil, maniacal supervillain that wanted to use his powers to rain down on mankind terror and pain. Then, I would say close to 1938 is when they created our version of Superman, the version of Superman that inspired hope, love, understanding, compassion, heroism, and sacrifice for a greater good. A lot of you guys out there, and again, I already said who I'm referring to. A lot of you guys out there need to understand that's what Superman is about. This isn't about feats. This isn't about who's stronger. This isn't about can Batman beat him. This isn't about can we do this? Can he do that? Can we see him do this? Can we see him do that? No. This is about Superman. This is about somebody that living right next door to you would help you rake leaves on your lawn. This is about a person when you're having a hard time carrying a bunch of bags. Hey, can I help you with that? That's who he is. And a lot of you people have seemed to miss the fucking mark on this. A lot of you seem to just have all these opinions and ideas, and I get it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm not saying that you can't be. But what I am going to say is that a lot of your opinions are wrong. They just are. I'm sorry to tell you, but they are. You guys want to talk about Batman this and Batman that. You guys seem to understand Batman, no problem. A majority of you don't even really understand Aquaman. A majority of you really don't even understand Wonder Woman. A majority of you really don't understand Green Lantern. A majority of you don't understand Martian Manhunter. A majority of you don't understand Cyborg. And a majority of you don't understand Metamorphosis, Red Tornado. A lot of you guys don't even know about Captain Marvel. And I'm not talking about Captain Marvel from Marvel. I'm talking about Shazam. Billy Batson? Yeah, that Captain Marvel. A lot of you guys don't even know about him. You don't understand him. But you guys seem to understand Batman. And I love Batman. But a lot of you guys seem to understand him in the best way possible. And that's okay. Again, that's okay. You can like what you like and have your opinions on what you want to have your opinions on. But what I'm not going to sit here and do is watch a character that I literally idolize. I only idolize two beings in my life. One of which is Superman. So a fictional being. And the other being my father. And that's not in any particular order. Just know the two things I idolize the most in my life is Superman, Clark Joseph Kent, and my father. I idolize nobody else. Nothing else. The only things higher than those two is God. And God always says not to idolize him. But hell, we're human, can't help it. But other than that, that is it. And what I'm going to say to a lot of you people here, you guys miss the mark on the Man of Steel. Superman isn't about the feats that he can do. It's about why he does those feats. Superman isn't about how strong he is. It's about why he's being strong. Superman isn't about how angry he can get and how much damage he can do. It's about why he gets angry and why he's doing that damage. And the reason is this. It's because he sees in us what we don't see in ourselves. Superman is a reflection of all the great things that a human being can be. Kind, courteous, understanding, compassionate, loving, helpful. And like he said himself, a guy from Kansas just trying to do the right thing. And you guys, in your opinions, you can have them. Again, you can have them. But you're wrong. You guys aren't doing the right thing with the way you're thinking. I hear people saying the film is gonna flop because of the red shorts. So you're telling me an entire film based on one of the most iconic characters of this century is going to flop because he's wearing trunks on the outside of his costume like he was in his 1938 debut? Action Comics #1. He's holding a car over his head with a human being inside of it, with a bunch of people around him, some looking in awe, I believe. And he's wearing what? Red trunks on the outside of his costume. What the fuck is wrong with some of you people? I'm really asking, what is wrong with a lot of you? Superman is going to be a great film. You can mark my words on that. And if it's not, I'm still gonna love it because I love Superman. I'm still gonna care about it because I care about Superman. You guys don't understand them. And I'm talking about the ones that I had explained earlier in this video. You guys don't understand him. You just don't. You don't. Understand what you understand, whatever it is. But a lot of your opinions, a lot of your thoughts come from other people on the internet. They come from other people you speak to that don't know much about Superman. You know, I'll never forget this. The man that I believe wrote the death of Superman when he fought Doomsday and he died, a lot of people came up to him. They said, "Why are you killing Superman? Why are you killing off this iconic character that we love so much? Why are you guys ending him? Why are you ending his legacy, his storyline, or whatever?" The guy asked him. They said, "Do you even love Superman?" And he asked them, "Do you guys?" They would say, "Yeah." And then he asked them as well, "When was the last time you read a Superman comic book?" And then they answered back, whatever person he was speaking to, or whoever he was referring to. They said this, "Man, I don't know. I don't remember." And then you know what he said? Exactly. You guys are killing Superman. And he was so right when he said that. And that is even more prevalent today than it was then. A lot of you guys don't know Superman. A lot of you guys don't understand Superman. The characters, the morality. You guys don't get Superman at all. Not even a little bit. Not even if you wanted to. Not even if you tried. You just don't. You really don't. I'm sorry, but you don't. To the real fans, to the real purists out there, such as myself, you guys, you can listen to this, but just know this judgment, this criticism, this opinion of mine that I can have is not going towards you guys. It's going towards the ones that I had referred to and the ones I've been referring to. With that man said, the one that had written The Death of Superman, I don't know why his name is slipping my mind right now, but when he said that, it hit so deep. I got it. You guys don't know Superman. You guys don't care about Superman. I mean, how many Batman games do we have by now? I have an incredible idea for a Batman video game. I'll post a video up of my idea for the Batman video game. For a Superman video game. I will post my idea up for a Superman video game, the one that I have written down. My apologies for me speaking. But I'm just going to start off with this video. I'm going to start off with this rhetoric. I'll be going deeper into certain things like this soon, but I just needed to say this in particular. I really did. You guys don't know Superman. And all the ones that are talking shit about the film and all these little stupid things that you're talking about, listen to me right now. Don't see the movie. Hell, it doesn't matter. You're not going to listen to me anyway. You're probably going to go see it, hate it anyway. Tweet about it, be mad, comment about it, talk shit about it. take someone else's idea or opinion from the internet in a comment section and then copy and paste it 1,000 times because you agree with it so forthrightly. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to say, if you're really going to talk that much shit, don't see it. It'd be stupid of you. It would be stupid. Oh, yeah, you know what? I really don't like this character. I really don't like what this character represents. I really think this character's corny. Some people have actually said that about Superman, which is beyond me. Don't know how that's possible when you got someone like fucking Superman and then you got someone like Spider-Man. Nobody sees him as corny. I'm sorry. No Way Home was dope. Grew up with Tobey Maguire. Love him. Always will. Always have. Grew up with those films. Those films are a part of my childhood, just like they're a part of a million of other kids' childhoods. But I will admit, the acting that Tom Holland did on the bridge scene when Dr. Octopus had spawned from the other universe, the acting he did was kind of corny. It was corny to me. I still love the film, but it was corny to me. But if you guys are going to hate this film, hate the character, hate that it's corny, and not like it, and this, that, and the third, then don't see it. It's honestly stupidity if you went and saw it. It just is. We got to be realistic about this. There's enough Batman. I'm waiting for the new Batman film coming out in 2026, I believe. Can't wait to see it. Love the first one. Would love to see the second one. I heard there's another Batman Arkham game possibly coming out. Don't know when that'll happen. Getting tired of them. But yeah, sure, I'll play it. Why not? I like Batman. But if you guys genuinely do not like Superman, if you genuinely think that he's all these terrible things, you don't like him at all, then don't see the movie. Go watch something else. You guys just have missed the mark completely. If you're not going to be able to comprehend anything about Superman, if you're not going to be able to form an actual individual opinion or thought that is your own and not copy and pasted from the herd mentality that takes over a lot of fucking comment sections, takes over a lot of people's rhetoric on the internet when they make their fucking review videos, then don't see the fucking movie. Because you're just going to do what everybody else does. You ain't going to think for yourself. You're just going to copy what they say. And that's just a fact. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. And guess what? I think it's pretty fucking stupid. But again, you're free to do what you want. I'm going to clock this off now. I'm going to leave it off now. Again, if you guys want me to break down my analysis of a Superman video game, which I have sent out to Rocksteady plenty of times, probably 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times. I've shared it on different platforms. I really don't even care if someone took it and said, hey, this is my idea and got paid for it. I don't give a fuck. Take the idea and make it happen, because Superman needs his day in the sun too. No pun intended. And for the people that don't understand it, for the casuals, he gains power from the sun. That's why I said no pun intended. Again, that's for the casuals. For the ones that want to act like they know shit. But yeah, I'm going to clock this off here, guys. Over and out.